All right, we're in the kitchen here with Chef Bob, the man that needs no introduction.
Well,
you're more of a regular than I am on this show.
Well, thank you.
We're making meals from those Thanksgiving Day leftovers. You know, you make turkey and then you have leftover turkey, and that's almost the best part of Thanksgiving is the meals after that. What are we going to be making here today?
Well, we're going to start out with, first off, we're going to do a turkey shepherd's pie.
Okay.
And, you know, basically, like I said, Thanksgiving Day is all about the family coming together and cooking off that bird. And,
shepherd's pie, that sounds like a British thing, kind of. Is that
It's an English origins to that.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're going to put our own little twist on it. And generally, and I guess originally it was made with lamb or, you know, with beef.
Okay.
We're going to, why not, with whatever we want in it.
Throw anything in there, you know?
It's our show.
I see some bacon over there. Throw that on there.
Well, that's the next step.
Oh,
that's the next thing. So
when I see bacon, I just kind of like focus in on it.
Yeah, don't worry. We do have the buzzers are happy for that one.
Right.
But we're going to go ahead and get started on this one here. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and get the base going to this. It's kind of like having a pot pie, but we're going to kind of make it up a little bit differently for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is, you know, shepherd's pie? You know, you hear that and you're like, oh yeah, but what exactly is it? What are we looking at here? Some onions.
We've got onions,
celery.
Get that going. That's what we call some of our mirepoix here.
You got stuffing right here. Looks like it's already been.
And what I did is I took like you know, Aunt Tricia's stuffing from yesterday and just kind of spread it out on the bottom of the dish here, and we kind of like round it off a little bit, just kind of form a little crust for the bottom of it. Okay. And we threw that in there, and then we got the gravy going here, and we've got turkey going. We're just going to saute this stuff just real quickly.
Saute that stuff, and then we'll throw the carrots in there.
Right.
In the peas. Do you need that right now?
Let's go ahead and let's throw the. Yeah, we can go ahead.
I've got 2 hands too. I can help here too.
Yeah, you throw that in.
My mom always just kicked me out.
No, we're going to get you involved.
Too many cooks in the kitchen. I was like, Mom, it's just you and me.
Okay.
I was like, what is this? Too many cooks. All right, what do I do with this?
Dump those carrots. Yeah. Okay.
See, Mom, I can do this.
And then we're going to do the turkey.
Okay.
I want to say this is going to be a real easy dish here. Okay. Got the leftover turkey there. And
I haven't messed anything up yet, though.
No. Okay. A little salt and pepper just to action in there.
Good.
We've got a little poultry seasoning. Okay, and that's just a mixture of spices or herbs. It has some thyme, sage, rosemary, marjoram in there. So
and what does that do? Does that just bring out kind of the natural flavors here?
It brings out the flavors of the turkey a little more. There's probably going to be some. There's always that seasoning that's on the outside of the bird. Now we're just trying to bring that in, bring it all together here.
Okay.
Give us a quick stir.
You know, I heard turkey puts you to sleep.
That's what I hear. But you know, but then you wake up in time to watch the Dallas game, right?
Exactly. Yeah. You fall asleep at the end of the Detroit game.
Right.
And then
we're going to stir it. Okay. And then actually we're just going to work that. And we're going to add some gravy.
Okay.
Okay. I think. And Cousin Kimberly made that gravy for us today. You know.
That smells good. Evenly distributed.
Yeah. And we add a little bit more, about 1.5 cups. So.
All right.
Okay. And we're just going to bring that up to a little bit of a heat.
Sure.
Has that working? Okay. In the other pot there, and what the difference is on this one here versus, and I'm not trying to get too soupy because we want this to stand up in there.
Right.
But we're just going to get a good coating. That's all going to come together. In this pot over here, we have a little bit of the mashed potatoes.
Okay.
And
does that go with it, or is
that's going to go on the top rather than a pie crust on top?
I see.
We're doing that. So we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of the cream cheese first.
Okay. Pour that in here.
Dump it right in. Okay. Use that whip if you want to work it in there.
Okay.
Okay. Work that around.
Doesn't seem to be going as well as I had.
Oh, you're doing fine.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to keep this going here.
Okay.
We're going to wrap up. We're going to come back, and we're going to see this together as one big masterpiece.
We're going to put it all together, and then we'll start on the next dish.
I'll try not to mess it up here.
With the bacon.
All right. I'm going to keep doing this.
Absolutely.
My arm's getting tired.
Ahmed, we forgot to tell you that Chef Bob likes to put the folks in the kitchen to work. Seriously.
That's right. Nobody told me.
Yeah, no telling.
He's getting work out of it.
Yeah, but he's getting some confidence in the kitchen. That's important.
That's good. This is how guys stand in the kitchen. We're just always chilling like this. Right?
Right.
Isn't that right? We're with Chef Bob here from Farm Fresh in the kitchen. We're whipping up some Thanksgiving Day leftovers. Shepherd's pie right here, right?
Right.
Okay.
We're doing the shepherd's pie. I got the mix all done here. But we started to work on the potatoes, and that's going to be the topping to this. And that's kind of one of the key components. And I'm going to let you finish that up.
Okay, you need me to just keep kind of...
Yeah, we did add the cream cheese in, and while we were gone, I added some cheddar cheese and some Asiago.
Okay.
And the key to this, it kind of got kind of loose there. To tighten it up, you use instant potatoes right there.
Oh, okay.
And just sprinkle a little bit of that in as you stir.
Throw this in here.
Why don't you go about half? Oh, half. Oh, that's good.
Now, a little more than half.
That's okay.
But, you know,
we'll work.
we can fix that in editing, right? You don't even need to show that. This show's not live, is it?
That's one thing that.
Oh, it is live. They're telling me now. Seems to be working fine, though.
You're used to live TV. So I'm going to go ahead and just spread this mixture over the top here. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and take that. How's that?
It looks a little thick.
And it needs to be a little bit on the thicker side because as it heats up and everything, you don't want it to just kind of melt into the
Okay.
pot. You want it to stay on top.
So you're saying I may have put in the perfect amount.
You did fine.
Thank you.
We'll make a chef out of you. Antonio's laughing there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. You want to spoon that on, or want me to go ahead and spoon it on?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay. And we're just going to spoon the cheesy mixture on here.
Wow, that looks good.
And, you know, some people like to pipe it or, you know, those other things. But hey.
That almost looks better than, like, the actual Thanksgiving Day meal right there. You can get the leftovers to be better than the meal.
Oh, it is.
You're doing something.
And, you know, this will refrigerate or freeze well. You can even have a few days later, you know.
Wow.
We got that going in there. And then let's take a little bit of the shredded cheese over there. You can see that in that little... Yeah.
Right here?
And just going to sprinkle a little bit on top.
Got all of it?
Yeah,
or half of it?
When we do this, it makes it a little easier to get...
This is what my mom did. He's starting to take control.
I know. Carrie always gets me.
Just do it. Just do it.
And then we'll throw this into the...
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, everything is hot on this, so you really don't need to bake it through again.
Okay.
We're just going to melt the cheese on top. And it's on a broiler.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Fine. Okay, got that. And now we're going to jump over to the next dish, which is going to be the...
Yeah, what do we have here now?
This is going to be basically a turkey salad that we're going to turn into and finish up as it melts. We're just going to put cheese on it and melt it in there.
Kind of a ciabatta melt kind of thing? Okay.
Hence the name.
Sure.
Okay, so we got, in a bowl here, we have a little bit of, got some mayonnaise, got some Dijon mustard, and a little honey.
Okay.
Okay, mix that all together here.
Now, we talked about in the last segment gluten-free meals.
Right.
This is not gluten-free. This is gluten-loaded. Yes, is that true?
Actually, this is gluten-free right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if we take away the ciabatta bread, which is made with the flour, that has the glutens in it.
It seems like more people are sensitive to gluten-free now, or more cognizant of it than they have been in years past.
And I think that's what it is, cognizant of. I think people are aware of what makes them, you know, maybe feel a little ill at times.
Sure.
They're finally realizing what it is.
Right.
But in this one here, we're basically making a basic turkey salad. We've got the leftover turkey from the weekend, and this is what, you know, Auntie Tanya made for us today. So.
Right.
And we've got some the bacon. Okay.
The bacon, the key ingredient.
A little bit of walnuts. And, you know, I'm going to give you why don't you dump in the
Good.
We're going to do some craisins.
They're telling me we got to hurry it along,
okay.
so I'm going to
dump that in.
throw that in.
You can dump that in. Dump the about half the salt and pepper, or maybe a couple pinches. Take a pinch there. There you go. One more. Give it a stir up, and then when we come back, we'll put it all in the ciabattas and get it going.
Perfect. That looks good. This is all coming together well.
And just come from the bottom, bring it up. There you go, from the bottom up.
There we go.
There you are.
I'm learning.
You are. You did well.
All right, Cheryl, I'm going to stir this.
We will make a chef out of you yet.
Chef Bob is making me stand over here now. I've messed too many things up. I can't get farther back.
Come on over.
He doesn't want that. The two dudes are hanging out in the kitchen. We're making leftovers from turkey from Thanksgiving Day. We're making it into a turkey shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie.
And some turkey ciabatta melts, correct?
Right. And, you know, turkey shepherd's pie, you know, we did this all like, a half hour?
Yeah.
Really, and it's quick and easy. Again, it really holds well. You can stretch that out and talk about comfort food.
So you're saying the leftovers of the leftovers are still good?
Are still
with
good,
that.
right.
Good.
Okay. But we're going to go ahead and we did the turkey salad.
Okay.
Which kind of is a fruity, nutty kind of fruit salad. And we're going to turn this into a melt.
Mix it all together.
We mixed it all together. You did a great job on just doing a little bit of sliced pinch of salt and pepper on the tomato slices here. And then if you want to go a couple scoops of each of those. Yeah.
Just turn it over there?
Yeah. It is. Yep. Do maybe another one. Try to keep that mold.
Yeah, it seems to be overflowing.
Oh, you're doing fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
When it's overflowing with meat, that's a good thing, right?
That's a good thing. And then, let's go ahead and take an avocado slice.
I was just going to do all these.
Okay.
Okay.
Virginia may not let us do that, so.
We'll extend the show. It's no big deal.
Yeah, okay. And then we're just going to put a little piece of avocado across the top, because when you bite into that, it's going to be very kind of buttery kind of flavor to that.
Yeah.
And a couple pieces of Munster cheese, And when that melts, it actually melts over, but it kind of gets transparent to a little bit.
Right.
And
these two things, the shepherd's pie and the ciabatta melt, just a couple of things you can do with leftovers. What are some other ideas with leftovers? I know some people just do the basic turkey sandwiches.
The hot turkey sandwich, you can't beat that, can you?
Right,
The next
right.
day, you know. So, yeah, that's always my favorite. I always got to save some for there. You know, pot pies, turkey hash, are another things that people do. You know, there's 101, you know, different restaurants out there. So, but this is just kind of give some kind of idea.
Give a little variety to it too.
Yeah.
You know.
And what I kind of did out of this over here, the sweet potato casserole, turned it into sweet potato biscuits.
Oh wow!
Okay? And just took the sweet potato casserole and mixed it into your favorite biscuit mix, and there we go. You could go from scratch if you want to, but we'll go ahead and get this going here.
Sure.
Okay. You want to do that or
keep it going here?
Yeah, I'll work on these.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. There you go.
I haven't messed anything up.
No, you
which I'm really proud of.
You
at
did
this
very
point.
well.
I'm going to get a tape of this to my mother.
Sure.
Let me help for next Thanksgiving. Now, of all the eating holidays, Thanksgiving's got to be number one, right?
Absolutely. And that's time for family and friends and coming together.
Now, Thanksgiving is always, you got the tradition. You got the turkey, you got the mashed potatoes. Anything making a revival? Any food items that are kind of making a comeback for Thanksgiving?
There's a lot of different ways of doing that turkey. And, from brining, smoking, those come around. I think there's also...
What's the difference in taste in those?
There definitely is. The brining actually adds more moisture to it. If you take time to brine, moisture and infuse a little bit of different flavors into it. Yeah. Smoking, obviously you take that slow process where you add the hickory smoke to it.
Sure.
And that comes through. And then you have, basic people been frying for the last few years, done that. There's a new item out there now, I think it's called it's a fryer that doesn't use oil, but it basically it's like infused
healthier.
Heat. Well, yeah, it is healthier, but it's really just as a roaster, know. But and you do that in the backyard, and
But as my grandma would say, don't mess with the classics. If it was good 100 years ago, it's probably good today still.
And just try to perfect that.
We're going to close these and we're going to eat them in just a little bit. I can't wait for the next segment that's coming up just in a little bit here. Okay.